Our affirmation this morning is, I am a wise person. I am a wise person. Can you affirm that? I am a wise person. And let's take that into prayer. That knowing that we are wise, that we have answers, that we have connections, that we have wisdom to share. And we breathe that into our heart space. Pull that breath right into that heart and let it feel that affirmation. I am wise. And from the space of wisdom, we open our hearts up to the world. We send out our love, our compassion. We open up our willingness to receive. We open up our willingness to share. We open up our willingness to sit in others' pain and others' joy. For those in our community who are experiencing health challenges, financial challenges, for those today who are finding themselves moving out into the street in our state, we hold them in love and light and hold that there is divine wisdom and guidance moving them in the right direction. We hold our government officials in the light, holding their ability to see what is happening in the world, to look beyond their small container and to see a greater vision, a greater picture, and to move towards that, one in which people are safe and basic needs are met. And we hold all of this in our love, and so it is. Amen. Welcome to Unity of Mesa, where we enlighten, empower, and energize one another to uplift our world through a greater expression of God. I am Reverend Judy Hildebrand, and joining me this morning on platform and meditation is John Groves. Board member of the day is Kenya Cribb, and our musician is Kirsten Plambeck, and we are so glad to have her back. Let's give her a big hand as she comes up with her first song.
Yeah. Take the burden from my arms. Take the anchors off my lungs. Take me broken and make me one. Take the silence and make it a song. And life is short, I wanna live it well. One life, one story to tell. Life is short, I wanna live it well. You're the one I'm living for. Awaken on my soul. Every breath that we take is a miracle. Life is short, I wanna live it well. Yeah. I wanna sing with all my heart a lifelong song. Even if some notes come out right and some come out wrong. 'Cause I can't take none of that through the door. I'm living for more than just a funeral. I wanna burn brighter than the dawn. And life is short, I wanna live it well. One life, one story to tell. And life is short, I wanna live it well. You're the one I'm living So every breath that we take is a miracle. Life is short, I wanna live it well. I got one life and one love. I got one voice, maybe that's not enough. 'Cause with one heartbeat and two hands to give, I got one shot and one life to live. Yeah. Yeah. Life is short, I wanna live it well. One life, one story to tell. Life is short, I wanna live it well. Life is short, I wanna live it well. One life, one story to tell. Life is short, I wanna live it well.
Feels pretty live. Good morning. I have a few things to share with you this morning. Our gong meditation is this Wednesday evening here in the sanctuary. August 22nd is going to be our Gen X service. If you are a Gen Xer and would like to participate in the service, see your contact, Reverend Judy, by the end of this week, please. Water is life. This year's outreach project continues with the cities of Mesa and Gilbert and their hydration campaign. The next time you're shopping at the store, consider buying a case of water to donate. There are many convenient drop-off points throughout the area. Visit our community outreach page for a full listing. Have you ever asked yourself, what is my purpose? Why can't I move forward with my ideas? What is holding me back? Find the hidden patterns in your life which could be keeping you from achieving your purpose with our new class developed by the late Reverend Mark Fisk. This interactive course, Finding Purpose and Patterns, begins on August 21st. Register in the bookstore or visit our Things for You to Know page at unityofmesa.org to register online and get full details for this and all our events and classes. Is there anyone here today, like me, who has an August birthday? And even at home, I'm sure there are some. Is August your birthday month? If it is, please stand up. And we'd ask those people at home as well. And we'll take a moment now to honor all of us with the birthday song. Happy birthday to you. There's no one like you. Uniquely created. I love knowing you. I bless you with life and abundance galore. God bless you, my loved ones, and have many more. Thank you for sharing your love and light with us this morning. Please know that your soul is welcome here. And now, let us share our guiding statement to remind us why we come together. We are here to experience more of the fullness of who we truly are. Well, all welcome here. Now, let's prepare ourselves for our meditation. Our affirmation is, I am a wise person. My journey on the path to wisdom took a quantum leap when I finally realized that the mind is a servant of the soul and not the other way around. We can take advantage of that and be open to Spirit's leading. So now, let's turn within, just as we are, feeling comfortable and free of outside distractions, and find direction, comfort in the knowledge we gain from our intuition and understanding. And in this time of silence, we can be open to our inner Spirit's leading. Now, very gently, as our time of silence comes to an end, please take note of our surroundings and acclimate ourselves to any insights we may have gained from this experience, and return to our service as we affirm yet again, I am a wise person. Thank you. Our next song, Kirsten, thank you.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. Mm, mm, mm. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world. Oh, you are the heart, you are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth. We are the hands, I am the heart, I am the hands, I am a blessing to the world.
So sometimes opportunities come along and we let them go. And sometimes we take them on. So we have an opportunity today that we've not had for a while because of COVID, but we have some kids back in the sanctuary with us. And 3 of them have said yes, they would be willing to come up, because I've got some questions for them, because we know that the wisest of the wise are the youngest. And as we get older, we forget our wisdom, and then we have to find it again. So if I can get those 3 or 4, the other one chooses, come on up. So first, do you all know each other? No. No. And you can drop your mask down. It's okay, because I know it's really hard to talk with. So how about if you share your name and what grade you'll be in this week when school starts, or next week?
Hi, my name is Serenity. I'm going to 7th grade.
That name again?
I'm going to 7th grade. My name is Serenity.
Serenity, thank you.
My name is Trinity, and I'm going to 4th grade.
Okay, Serenity and Trinity.
My name is Olivia, and I'm going to 6th grade.
Olivia to 6th grade.
My name is Charlotte, and I'm going to 3rd grade.
Charlotte going into 3rd grade. So you 2 will be in Sunday school together, and you 2 will be in Sunday school together. You 2 will be in Uniteens together. So my question for you, do you know a wise person in your life? Is there somebody in your life who gives you really good support, really good information, as opposed to maybe a friend who tells you to go do something stupid like walk in a mud puddle barefoot? Do you have somebody wise in your life?
My mom.
Your mom is wise. Yeah.
My mom, too.
Your mom too. Same mom?
Mom.
Same mom? You both have the same mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Wow, she must be really wise.
Probably both my parents.
Both your parents?
Both my parents.
Both your parents? Wow, you girls are really, all of you are really lucky. So what is something wise that you have heard from somebody? And it doesn't have to be a mom or a dad. It doesn't even have to be a real person. It could be a cartoon person. It could be a person that you don't even know. What's something wise that you've heard that you think about sometimes? Something that helps you make better choices. Nothing like being put on the spot in front of a whole bunch of people, huh? So something that have you ever been afraid to do something and somebody has told you something that gave you the change of mind and made you do it? Oh my, no heroes? Just wait till you hear the story of my poor 11-year-old grandson. So nothing wise. What would be something wise if you had a little niece or cousin, not niece, I guess, cousin or good friend, maybe somebody you babysit for? What would be something wise you would tell them? Something wise like maybe, no, you cannot have 5 chocolate ice cream scoops.
Yeah, that's probably not good for them.
So what's something wise that you have told somebody that makes their life better maybe? Because 5 chocolate ice cream scoops would probably give them a stomachache. Something. Keep on swimming. Anything else? Oh, she's going to turn you all the way on. Watch out. So anything? What has been good advice you've gotten? You're going back to school. What's some good advice you've got about going back to school that you've heard? Because I'd be afraid to go back to school because you guys got to be at home most of last year. Yeah. What are some words that you tell yourself? Maybe it's wise words you tell yourself.
I have a good teacher.
You have a good teacher this year. Nice. Yeah, that would help. You got it. It's in there. Share. You can share. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know? Did anybody tell you anything wise like don't let anybody push you in your locker or something like that? One of my children was scared to death to go to high school because he'd heard about plushies where they take you and put your head in the toilet, and he didn't want to go to school because he was the littlest one in the whole school. So I had to give him some very wise information about that. So any other wise information? Anything you would want to tell the old people here, because we've got lots of old people here, that would help them know what you want when you come to church on Sunday and when you come here? What would you like them to do for you to make it more fun? Anything?
Not really.
Let you in line first when we go to eat food? Yes. And that would be important because you guys don't usually eat breakfast before you come because it's Sunday and you want to just sleep in, right? Yes. And so you're hungry when you get out? Yes. Anything else you'd like them to know? What do you like about coming to Sunday school? Because all of you have been here before in Sunday school. Yeah. What do you like the most about coming? Anything?
I like the books.
The books. Okay. Anything else you like? Anything? Are the teachers nice over there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're nice.
Oh, good. Okay, so the
Yeah.
teachers are good.
Yeah.
Teachers are nice. No teachers have told you you're just horrible little children and shouldn't be here? No?
No.
Okay, so the teachers have been really nice. Have the teachers told you anything wise? Anything you remember being told by a teacher that helped you have an easier week? No?
I don't remember.
All right, we're going to do more teacher training here. So I believe that all of you are very wise. First of all, you were brave enough to come up, because that's huge, because look at all these people out there. Can you at least wave to them and say, oh, they didn't yell at me, they didn't throw food at me. You know, one day we had to go to a movie theater to do church because the roof was not safe. And the other minister was all excited that he was on vacation and I had to do it. And I was just so scared. He was so excited because everybody was going to get to eat while they had the service. And I was so scared they were going to not like what I said and they were going to throw the popcorn at me. So, what do you want to do this year at church and Sunday school? Is there anything you would like to see happen? Do you want to go to events? Maybe. You want to go to events? Do you know what events are?
There's some fun.
Yeah, something fun, have some fun. Maybe do some things together. So now you know each other. I didn't think you all knew each other.
I think I've met you once.
I think I've seen you. Yeah. I just never said anything.
Just once.
So if you think of anything while I'm talking and you would like to say something about it, would you just raise your hand and stand up and go like this and let me know you've got something to say about that? Because I'm going to talk about being at camp and being a kid at camp and being an adult at camp and the wisdom that comes out of that, okay? So can we all give them a round? Thank you. And you can just put them right in here. Thank you all so much. And it's so nice to have you back in the community at this point. We're so glad to have you. So I think if I put all of you up here, you would have also gone, nothing. I don't know anything wise. I don't know how to be wise. I've learned how to be wise. Being in this role, I've learned how to be wise. You know all those white stones we do every year? So I've had multiple. I mean, like I think I've got 20 of them, maybe 40, because maybe I did 2 every year. And wisdom was one of the things I put on my stones frequently. So last week, when I wasn't here, I was in Denver at a seminar, The Art of Feminine and Masculine Presence. I was getting certification in it so that I can facilitate those things. And because I think it's an amazing program that is in total alignment with unity. And one of the things we do is we give appreciations for people we have shared space with. So when we would work in a small group of like 4 to 8 people, we would then appreciate the essence that we experience from someone. So I appreciate the willingness of our young people to come up. So grateful for them. The willingness for them to get up on Sundays and to be with us. That is huge for me. I really appreciate that. And one of the things that I heard over and over again during the week was, you are so wise. I'm going, so what makes me so wise now? What makes me so wise? Our poem this week is from Catherine Grace Sims Gish. I'm going, if you are writing a book that people will quote, and they need your name, could you put less names in? But that's my own wisdom speaking. So the poem is Wisdom. This vessel is an instrument, animated in one creative source, playing out in creation. Allow the thunder of life to play now. Intimate, authentic, alive, a note playing a chord for its own sake. A magical moment in the great wisdom of spontaneous self. Embrace your life. Immense power is quite natural. Go into the song of commitment to wisdom. So if we're going to commit to wisdom, what do we need to do? I will tell you, I am selling this program. This is what we are doing. This is the class we're doing. It is how to get to wisdom by finding your purposes and patterns. So many years ago in this church, the Board of Trustees got together like they do every year after the new trustees have been elected and the 2 have come on, 2 have gone off. Usually it's 2. They come together and we kind of review some things and we look at things. And when I first got here, there really wasn't an updated and clear mission vision statement. We created one. And you guys know it because you hear the introduction to it every Sunday. Welcome to Unity of Mesa, where we enlighten, empower, and energize one another to uplift our world to or through a greater expression of God. So those 3 steps, enlighten, empower, and energize, bring us to wisdom. They bring us to wisdom. And I believe that board was very wise. We review it every year and we've maybe tweaked a little word or that, but we have not felt a need as a community to change that. When we fully embrace the concept that we are an expression of God, I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth. I am God expressing. Through me, as me, I allow that to express. If God is the movement towards goodness, God is that constant movement towards goodness. I want to be the heart and the hands and the voice for that. I want to support that movement. And it breaks down so easy. So, the week before I was in the seminar doing 6 days of 8 to 9 every day work, I was at the YMCA camp outside of Rocky Mountain National Park on the west side, Snow Mountain Ranch, and met my grandchildren, 2 of my grandchildren who I had not seen for 18 months. And my oldest is bigger than me now and pretty comfortable in what he was willing to do and not willing to do. And, you know, he's more and I want to sit and play chess than I want to jump up and fly on the zip line person. The little one, though, who's almost 11, is going into middle school, is small for his age and kind of the baby in the family. So instead of acting like a kid ready to walk into middle school where I kept thinking he's going to get creamed, he would kind of play the baby role and go into a whiny little voice and and I'm like, oh my gosh. And we get to this amazing camp that has all of these amazing things to do. And he goes, I just want to play miniature golf all week. I'm like, oh, no. I didn't drive all this way to play miniature golf with you all week long. So anyway, so I'm going, okay, so how do I change this? And how do I shift this? How do I support this child who's walking into middle school in a couple of weeks here? And having not been in school last year, it was even more amplified, that neediness and not independent and not confident. And so I thought, how do I do that? So first, I needed to enlighten him. So we walked around the camp. The camp's pretty huge, probably like 1.5 miles by 1.5 miles. We walked around the camp and I'm going, oh, look, they're zip lining. Look at him. Oh, sit here. Listen to him laughing. He's going, they're screaming. So, no, listen to him laughing. Look at that. Doesn't that look like fun? And he just rolled his eyes at me. And we went over to the stables and went, oh, look, there's a pretty small horse. Have you ever been on a horse? No, I'm not getting on a horse. Like, oh, but that would be so much fun. I haven't gotten to get on a horse for so long. And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, I really haven't been on a horse for so long. Do I really want to talk him into this? But we started talking, and we went over to the rock wall. And it was one of the outside ones that they lift up. And it's the pulley system, so nobody's belaying you. It automatically catches you when you fall. And I'm going, oh, wow. Do you think you could get to the top of that? And he looks at it and goes, nah, I don't think so. I'm going, oh, okay, this isn't going good. And then we went over to the snow tubing thing, and they were spinning the tubes as they were flying down the hill. And then he's going, we can play golf, Grandma. And I'm going, ah. And so we started talking. I'm thinking, okay, so how do I talk to him? I said, so do your other friends do this? And he looked at me and said, well, they don't get to do this either. They wouldn't do this. He said, if I did this, I'd have bragging rights. I'm going, ha, I have it. Bragging rights. I'm going, wow, so you mean if you just even tried to climb the rock wall, you'd have bragging rights? He's going, yeah. I go, well, let's sign up to do bragging rights. So we went back and looked at the zip line, and he's going, wow, if I climb that pole, because it's like a great big telephone pole, only taller than the telephone pole, I'm sure it was really, really tall, and that they climbed right up it. There was also a ladder, like at an angle, for those who just couldn't do that pole. But he's going, if I climb that pole, I would have bragging rights. I'm going, aha, we're onto it. We went back over to the stables and said, oh, you want to do a trail ride? I said, they'll help you. They'll hold the horse for you if you're on the trail ride, because I've seen them, tie the next horse behind them. And he's going, I'd have bragging rights. I'm going, yes. So I enlightened him to the power that something could come out of this that would be beneficial for him, that would be good for him. And it would make his life maybe a little bit more fulfilling. So we support people in finding their heart's desire, their deepest desires, when we are here at church. And we do that through classes sometimes. And sometimes our desire is so big, we don't even know what to do. We don't know what step to take because it's so big. And sometimes we can help you pull a thread out of that knot that is your desire and pull this thread out and untangle that big, hard knot so that you can say, oh, I can follow this thread and I can do this. I can follow this thread. I can do that. I can take care of this a couple of weeks from now. I could do this in another month. And all of a sudden, that big knot is loose and airy. And it's like, I can do this. And my heart starts to fill up with joy. Life feels more full because I am moving towards my desires. That which my heart really calls for me to do. And then we have to get to empowerment. We have to be willing to pull that thread, recognize where there are knots in that thread, and those knots are our knots. Those knots are fear, woundedness from past experiences, not enough energy, mainly due to the fear, not enough skill set, creating fear. And so we can look at that and we can start to work with our blocks. We can look at what are the patterns we default to when we are trying something new, trying to reach a goal and we don't make it. How many of you have tried to do something and find you just can't quite get to it? Yeah, there are, right? And usually it's one of those reasons. And we then default to a behavior. So my behavior is, it's really not worth doing. Getting up on that zip line really wouldn't be worth doing that. Seeing this kid grow in his confidence isn't worth me getting up on that tall pole because I'm afraid of heights and doing that. That would be my default pattern, to not face my fear and to move through it. Because the only way through fear, the only way to stop it, is to go right through it. And you will find that the thinking about the fear of something is much worse than the actual doing of something. So, with this little kid, I'm going, okay, I'll do it all with you. We'll go do it. And we'll give you bragging rights. And so the block wall, I got up 3/4 of the way, and all of a sudden he's up at the top banging the bell up there, and I'm going, okay, I'm holding on for dear life, and my legs, I'm like this on the wall, going, thank goodness for yoga, but I don't know if I can move. I'm frozen up here because I looked down, and I thought, he's got bragging rights. All right, Grandma, get up the rest of it. So, and then he's back down. He's going, Grandma, I'm going up the other side. I'm going, there you go. I'm holding on tight. And then the wind started blowing. I'm going, oh my gosh. Here we go. Anyway, Grandma has bragging rights. I hit the top. Only once, but I hit the top. So I empowered him. I gave him the support. He had the staff there. She was wonderful with him. She was going, okay, hon, you are doing so good. Hun. She ignored me, but she was right there with him. You are doing something. Oh, look, you can see that brown one. Pick your left foot up, put it on that brown one. And he got up there. And boy, he came back down and he's half an inch taller. I'm going, stretched out up there, didn't you? And he loved coming down because you just kind of push off the wall and you just kind of glide down with the pneumatic system. He was so excited. Did the next wall. So he climbed that day until he had blisters on all 8 fingers. I don't think he used his thumb ever. But so he was empowered. We get to the zip line a few days later, and he's going, I'm going for it, Grandma. I'm going straight up the pole. I'm going, okay, I'll be behind you. He gets up to the top, and he's up there. He's going, I can't figure out how to get onto the platform. I'm going, well, I have no idea, hon, because I can't even look up there. I'm too scared. But the guy at the bottom who's got him on a belay, he's holding the rope. He said, okay, this is what you do in one step at a time. Talk them into it. And I'm going, he's up there. I'm going, okay, I got to get up there now. So I'm going up the ladder. Oh, this isn't bad. Just don't look down. Just don't look down. I get to the top. I'm going, oh, I can see. I can go up one more rung. And now my foot's right there. I can get on and I can hold on to the pole. And I can inch my way around and looking at the edge. How many of you have been up at the top of the zip line? Yeah, okay. It's a long ways down. This one was tall. And so the guy said, okay, I've rehooked you to the other rope. You can turn around now. I'm going, no, I can't let go. And the kid's ready, Grandma, I'm going. I'm going, you go. And now I'm looking down, I can't climb down either. I'm stuck. So turn around. And I'm leaning back and he's going, okay, you're good. I said, do I have to hold on to this? He said, oh no, you just sit in it and they'll hold you. I'm going, yeah, right. Trust. You talk this kid into it. He's got his bragging rights. Now you got to get down. And so I'm inching my toes over. I'm almost to the edge. And I started screaming really loud so everybody could hear me. Then I jumped. And I'm flying through the air like this. I'm going, I don't have to hold myself up. Sit. I'm going, let go. Let go, let God. Release it. And I had the most fun. Then I was laughing and, just like I told them, well, they're laughing. Listen, they're laughing. They laugh as they get to go because it's so exhilarating, so much fun. And we rode those horses. And he had Jax. Jax was old and Jax liked to eat. So he got to learn how to master a horse because he had to pull the head up and then he had to pull on him and get him back on the trail. And the trail master was right in front of him, the horse in front of him. Just what she turned around and said, okay, just pull him up and kick him. No, kick him hard, honey, because he'd go tap, tap. And I'm just like, okay, Grandma, keep your mouth shut. Just hold on tight to yours. But I empowered him. By the end of the week, he was so energized about life. He couldn't wait to be back with his community. He couldn't wait to be able to say, I walked through this fear is basically what he would be saying, not those words. He was probably 2 inches taller. He's not going to be terrified of school this year when he walks into it. He learned that fear, you can walk through it. And so we need to do that as adults too. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to go climb to the top of the zip line, believe me. But the most amazing thing that happened was the staff at the Rockwall, because we went back to the Rockwall every day. And one of the staff, the last day we were there, she came over to me and she said, well, you were up there trying to get to the top, because I never made it to the top again. He told me you were his hero. So as we become wise, who do we become a hero for? Do we become a hero for a friend who's struggling? Do we become a hero for a family member? Do we become a hero in our community? I see Cindy sitting back there. I know she works out in the community, and works with people who really are experiencing some challenges. And I'm sure she is a hero for many of them. Stephen works with people who need heroes in their life. They need to get some confidence because they've got some big challenges. Shannon works for kids who have some challenges. She is definitely one of the heroes. Who are you a hero for? It may be a parent you take care of. You know, the one, my mom, I go and try and sit with her a few minutes every day, even though she doesn't know who I am. But I'm there. I'm there as her advocate. Who are you a hero for? And what fears do you have? Or what inability to tap into your purpose are you dealing with? And are there ways we can support you in this church community on any of that? Because I believe as we become enlightened and empowered and we get energized, we give back to our community. And many of you have given back in amazing, amazing ways. So would love to have you think about who's my hero, who am I a hero to, and am I willing to continue to have growth? Am I willing to continue to be enlightened, to be empowered, and to be energized to create a world that is better for all, to be the voice, the heart, the hands of spirit on earth? And that would be my invitation to you today, is what are you willing to do in order to become the wise one, the hero in someone's eyes? And believe me, the whole answer is not in the zip line. Have a blessed week, everyone.
Thank you, Reverend Judy, for that wonderful teaching about being wise. We appreciate you. A brief update about the new minister search. The new minister search packet is complete and has been sent to Unity Worldwide Ministry. The search process is moving forward, so please hold space as we walk through this process with your prayers and thoughts. We are abundantly blessed at Unity of Mesa. Living the Christ invites us to remember that we are connected to Source and life flows through us. We give as Source to what we care about and want to see thrive. As we each give our time, talents, and treasures generously, the work we do here prospers. Getting out of town this summer? Already out of town this summer? Make your spiritual presence felt through scheduled or recurring giving with our online or mobile giving app. It is an easy, safe way to donate from here or there. All the information on ways to give and more can be found on our website, unityofmesa.org. Now, take your gifts in your hand. Holding our gifts in our hands, our hearts and our minds, we dedicate and consecrate these gifts to the greatest expression of spirit through the work of this ministry. Let's affirm together our offering blessing together. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. We give thanks for the givers and the gifts. Thank you, God.
I must let you know that we matter. Tell these people, oh, that we matter. Gotta face the truth somehow. We matter. Change what we do right now. We matter. It's a history of pain. Whoa, separation, it's insane. Have you bought into the lies? Black, white, whatever, or no reason to despise. We are all part of the human race, one humanity must most face. If we don't learn to love each other, we can't learn to forgive one another. It's time to move on to a new way of being. The only solution is a new way of seeing. I must let you know that we matter. Tell these people, oh, that we matter. Gotta face the truth somehow. We matter. Change what we do right now. We matter. See with the eyes of love. See with your heart. Let go of separation. We can all make a new start if we all come together, if we change the norm. No matter what the border, no matter where you're from, then how can we help our fellow man when they're suffering poverty? How can we let our brothers and sisters die from grief? How can we let our mothers and fathers go uncared? How can we let our children live in a world of war? No, no, no. I must let you know that we matter. Tell these people, oh, that we matter. Gotta face the truth somehow. We matter. Change what we do right now. We matter. Peace starts with you. We matter. Hatred will never do. We matter. All of God's creation. We matter. Let's change the situation. We matter. I must let you know that we matter.
I've been gone for 2 weeks. I've got more to say. Sorry. So I want you to recognize this community for the amazing place it is. We don't always have maybe the most amazing, wonderful, dynamic, awesomest speaker. We may not always have the best musician on a Sunday morning any place in Phoenix. But what we do have here is we have a community that supports others in becoming spiritual leaders. This community has frequently produced licensed Unity teachers. It has produced over the decades ministers. It has produced lots of people who've maybe not gone the Unity path, but have gone through Blaine Mays or Mayola Mays Seminary or through Sweeha. So this is a highly evolved spiritual community. And in that means we give people places and room to grow. So we have our LUT candidates doing more of the meditations. We have an LUT candidate who just was accepted into the program and finished his first week of the intensive study that happens for a full year. and that's Dennis, who is also our music coordinator. And next Sunday, he's going to give the talk. And I'm excited to give him that opportunity because many churches do not allow that growth for their upcoming spiritual leaders. And I think that's really important. So I really invite you to come and listen to him and support him. He's had quite the journey. If you ever get to talk to him about his story, and being a minister has been a calling for him since he was really young. So glad to support him through that. So I want to know that you guys are awesome. And you are wise in doing that because it provides opportunities for everyone to go and follow their heart's desire. And we still do not have food in hospitality, but we do offer conversation in the garden if it's not too hot out. There's also art in the family room, new art, and the bookstore is open for your pleasure. Or in chaplains. Did my chaplain leave? John's here. And and Ian's back there in the back. So we do have two chaplains here. They've got some stoles that identify them. If you have anything that's heavy on your heart, or even a joy you would like to share, because sometimes, that which we focus on grows. So if you've got joy, share it with a chaplain. Put it out there in prayer, gratitude, and just watch more of it circle around and come back in. And let's join together with our closing prayer, the prayer for protection. If you'd like, we could stand. Stand up first. I'm not going to let you just sit there again. Okay, ready, together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Hallelujah. Have a blessed week, everyone.